Super Starcraft Bros.
Forged to Victory, episode whatever it is.
IronSparks, how could you forget what episode you are when you're forging to victory?
Because we do this like once every blue moon.
That's like hammering out your sword in your forge, and you go like 99, 100, what number am I on? And then you gotta start the sword all over again.
Yeah, but you don't like start the sword, take a monk off.
Why would you kill a monk? Why do you kill a monk to finish a sword? That seems like it's very, very bad.
Well,
that's bad karma.
You're testing to see how the sword's
That's
doing.
wrong. What are we, ancient, like, roadside Japanese samurai thing?
Yeah.
You know, considering we started with a weird fact, I read this thing, I don't even remember what it was called, but there's this term that came around when, like, rogue samurais would try out their swords in, like, medieval times by, like, waiting on the side of the road and hiding and then just killing someone with their sword to see how sharp it was. If I remember what it's called, I will let you know. But it was very bizarre. I read it the other day. I've read a lot of weird things today. Platinum $1 trillion coins, samurais hiding on the road to try and stab people with swords. It's just very bizarre.
Do those go together in any way?
I have no idea. Maybe. Alright, we do have an IronSparks Forward to Victory. And IronSparks, of course, is a Protoss player, so we're staring at his opponent.
Yeah.
Who is a Red Terran player. And guess what, guys? Same map as Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, well, make sure you guys get your full fill of this map.
And this is Accolon Flats. However you pronounce it.
Yep.
I have no idea. So, IronSparks, who is your opponent?
Well, in our bottom right corner, we have our Red Terran USODST.
I'm just going to call him Trooper.
And in our top left, of course, is me.
Alright, go IronSparks.
Yeah. Woo.
Alright, so let's see. Getting into the game, Barracks about to finish for our Trooper. And Gateway about to finish for IronSparks. And it looks like ODST or Trooper decided to fast expand, strangely enough.
Well, he does have this barracks down at this low ground. Gives him a little bit more room in his base because this wasn't enough room.
And it does look like IronSparks was harassing that building SCV, but instead of attacking the one that's injured, he decided to attack his friend, which is just plain old rude.
Well, you know, I figured they like to share in the pain.
Oh, that's bizarre. Let's see, IronSparks' probe is running its way back to main base after just being a general mean guy. Or girl. Do you think the probes have genders or they're just robots?
I don't think they have genders.
Alright. Siren Egg scored down for IronSparks. Very basic opening, very standard from IronSparks. 2 racks coming from USODST.
But you know, he's making a pattern. Supply depot, barracks, supply depot, barracks. I'm guessing there's going to be a supply depot there.
That's usually how that type of wall-off works.
And we could have done supply, barrack, supply, supply.
What? He could have, but why?
Why not?
Alright, this Marine's going to head out and try and grab a Zelnaga tower.
Let's see, this Marine already did force my other probe away.
And again, we actually saw this from the players on Thursday, but I really like how the Zelnaga towers are on this map. It provides a lot of vision.
Yeah, it's supposed to say Condemned Ridge, where it's like, why should I even bother taking this watchtower?
A couple of the maps, it's like, really? You put the watchtower there? Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What does this help you
I can
with?
see the side of the map.
Sometimes it doesn't even show you the side where like a dropship or something would run around. Actually, it looks like... Is this Marine taking a really long way around the center one? No, it's actually doing some scouting into your base. Interesting. Zealot moving out to try and grab another Zelnaga tower. So it's just a lot of aggressive scouting going on right now.
He was trying to get behind me.
Wow, that's elaborate. It looks like that Marine is pulled to try and secure that Zelnaga tower. And Warp Cape's on the way for IronSparks. We have another command center going down for ODST. 3 gates going down. So looks like IronSparks, you were going 4 gate?
Yeah.
Alright. So while IronSparks' 4 gate is going down, IronSparks, did you like ODST? Halo ODST?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked the story.
Awesome story. I really liked the idea of the orbital drop shock troopers. I thought that was really cool. And I thought it was a good addition to the Halo franchise.
You know what else what I liked?
Halo 4?
Yeah, I really like that story. I really think it's interesting.
Definitely a good story. It just makes me wish that they would make a Halo movie. 4 gates finished for IronSparks. ODST is throwing down additional barracks. Good call. But against the 4 gates, unless he spots it, I'm not sure how effective this is going to be.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Looks like these Marines are going to try and take that Zelnaga tower again. Proxy pylons being set up everywhere from IronSparks. And they are going to take out a probe.
But, you know, his sacrifice will not be in vain.
No, it does look like the army is building up at this proxy pylon. It looks like the other proxy pylon that just warped in is going to be a magnet for all those Terran Marines, and behind them, giant blue silver spiders of death.
Yeah, I tried to micro that one stalker back.
Yeah, you got him killed. I saw that. You got him killed. So we have a bunch of stalkers and a zealot heading up to the main base, and ODST has nothing back home because every single barracks is building an add-on.
Well, you know.
When in doubt, add on.
Yeah.
Supply depot goes down. If these reactors are not finished or the barracks are not destroyed, it looks like a lot of Marines are going to pop out. Got the fire going on that reactor. Reactor does go down, which is going to stifle some of the Marine production. Oh, that poor SCV just wanted to build another supply depot. SCV is pulled off to do damage against these stalkers, but a little bit of kiting will keep these stalkers alive. And it looks like the SCVs are going to die in vain.
Literally, just a little bit. I didn't want to go overboard with that micro.
Yeah, just, one every minute. Don't want to make that APM too high.
No.
Now, a lot of Marines popped out of those barracks because there were those reactors on a couple of the other barracks. But it looks like the Marines are getting drawn towards the Zealots while the Stalkers are picking them off from the side. Ooh, I like the stutter step from US ODST. But it looks like this running away fleeing thing. I don't know how that's working out.
Well, it is going to get him to a pretty optimal position because I kept A-moving, so I kept attacking these stupid supply depots.
Hey, they're not stupid.
Yes, they are.
They're vital.
They're
no supply depot goes down, but US ODST is nowhere near getting supply block. Mule's being dropped to try and get his economy back in place because he's only sitting on 35 minerals. Good to start step 2.
See what I mean?
Stop these reinforcing Zealots. Zealots not doing a lot of damage. Oh, another stalker gets picked off.
Well, it's because I couldn't get my stalkers over there because of my poor control.
Hey, I got you a fancy keyboard and mouse.
That doesn't mean I'm better.
Mule's doing their best to try and mine something to get more Marines out on the field. There are 5 additional Marines coming. And it does look like the Marines, as long as they don't do anything stupid, are going to be able to pick off these stalkers. But it looks like IronSparks' micro has woken up. A little bit. I think it might be sleepwalking at this point.
This is a lot of Marines.
Reinforcing Marines are going to force these stalkers to pull back, and that stalker just really didn't like that supply depot. Nexus being set up behind this attack, so IronSparks was not able to crush ODST in this attack, but...
I did slightly maim him.
Yeah, I mean, no economy right now. We have 17 workers killed, a lot of units killed for IronSparks.
But I also lost a lot as well.
Yeah, and behind this, IronSparks was not doing a whole lot of micro, and it looks like this proxy pylon's going to get discovered. Never mind. Nope, it's going to get discovered. And this forward attacking spot will be knocked out. These stalkers are doing a lot of damage, surprisingly.
Yeah, take about 4 Marines.
And now the stalkers are going to run away to this proxy pylon. And additional gateways going down, so IronSparks is transitioning out of kind of an all-in 4-gate into more of a macro game, getting those extra gateways down and a forge, but I don't know if they're going to be finished in time.
Well, you just have to wait and see.
Marines are poking around, but it looks like they have chosen the wrong side. They're going to have to go back around this chasm to try and get into the base, or they're going to waste some time and attack these rocks.
The only unfortunate thing is...
You don't see that? Oh, you can see it, little flashes of light popping over the rocks.
But the unfortunate thing is, I didn't pay attention to it.
Oh, IronSparks is not paying attention. It looks like... Oh, no! IronSparks is going to move out! He's going to move out to try and do an attack. Oh, no, this is
See, the thing is, this is my first time playing on this map.
This is going to be ugly. You forgot about the rocks, didn't you?
I forgot about, like, this whole side of the map. Like, I never thought about this. I kind of forgot about the rocks, too. But it's my first time playing. I didn't really study... I haven't really, seen the map a lot. I haven't played on the beta either.
And it does look like IronSparks is moving his army in a very weird location. Alright, so it looks like the rocks are down and the Marines are moving up into the base. That Zealot is going to grab that Zealot tower, but here come the Marines to try and do a valiant counterattack and avenge all of their fallen brethren. A couple Stalkers warped in right here. That one is going to go down before it warps in. That Zealot almost going to die as well. Doesn't even get a slash out. A couple bolts from the Stalkers that were warped in little close to the Marines. And here comes the army for IronSparks to clean up these Marines. And it does look like US ODST did get a lot of economy production back, but how much is that going to help him?
You know, right now he's pretty close to me in income, actually, because of these mules.
Don't rage against the mules, they're vital.
I'm raging against the machine.
No, they're robots.
Robots are machines.
They have thoughts.
You have thoughts.
I can't believe he's like still going mass marine. Get some marauders. Get some marauders. This one stalker's like, don't worry guys, I hold the base. I will hold the base.
What if he drops the base?
Drop the base. Oh, it looks like a little back and forth now. It looks like IronSparks is going to pull his army back to try and deal with this other battalion of Marines. A couple stalkers getting pulled back. A little bit of kiting going on. Looks like pylons are pulled. Oh no, the probes get into the mix, but they're getting annihilated and mulched down by this huge battalion of Marines.
But you know what? Probes bought me time.
A little bit of time allows the stalkers to get a lot of damage in, and here comes the main army for IronSparks. And it looks like not a whole lot of production going on for IronSparks now or US ODST. So it looks like if IronSparks can hold off against this, he might be able to survive and continue on in the game. Reinforcing Marines easily picked off by these stalkers. And it does look like IronSparks is going to survive, so a decent back and forth in this game.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing about, I had these stalkers down here on the ramp, so he couldn't really hit him from over here, and his Marines are just focusing up here. And then that and just his missed rally point.
Yeah, any type of rally, because the reinforcing Marines do come in little packs. They're easily picked off by stalkers.
And he was following this.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't throw a scan down if he was that committed to it. It does look like he realizes that his rocks are getting attacked. And it looks like he's like, yeah, we'll take it too. Oh, a scan quickly takes down an observer.
You know, I decided it's not worth it.
Like this back and forth with the rocks. Those poor pile of rocks. They were just sitting there being a rock. Alright, yeah, let's leave them incredibly weakened, because nothing says that's a good idea than that. Still going all Marine all day long for US ODST, so he's definitely trying to explode what some people call OP for Terran. But it looks like IronSparks has the answers for the Marines, and a Colossus tech is on the way.
I just like looking at the warping sometimes.
I know, it's really kind of creepy.
It's kind of cool. Alright, so this Marines did finally destroy the rocks. And when I say Marines, I mean Marines. All Marines all day.
That's all he's built. He's built SCVs and Marines.
Mm-hmm.
So the battalion of Marines coming back again. They're going to take out this proxy pylon at the Silnaga Tower. And back at IronSparks base, we have a lot of stalkers, a sentry, and a couple zealots. I would like to see more sentries now.
There you go.
Just to throw guardian shields and those force fields. I know you built the forge. Why no cannons?
You know, I don't believe in cannons.
Alright, just upgrades?
Yeah, no,
But
actually,
you have
I'm
the
throwing
plus.
a cannon down there.
Okay, just in case there's a drop, because
Yeah.
you actually think he's going to build something else.
Well, you know, it's very possible.
Oh, Tech Lab!
Oh!
Alright, additional warp gates have been thrown down for IronSparks.
This was probably an accident.
Probably. And expansion being taken by ODST to keep up on his economy. And again, both players are kind of equal in supply count. And kind of interesting, I thought that US ODST would have attacked a little bit sooner with this army.
Well, you know, he had to get some more Marines.
Yeah, when in doubt, more Marines.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go up this. I'd like to see some good force fields. Zealots heading out, trying to do a little bit of damage. Forces right now to cut off the Terran army. Also creates a funnel if he decided to go back up and engage. Thermal Lance is on the way. More sentries are getting warped in, and the first Colossus is about to finish. He did get that tech lab to get battle shields for combat shields. I'm sorry, for his Marines, because you know got to get that upgrade for the Marine.
Well, you know, this way they can live longer.
And it does look like these Marines are going to try and flank over to the other ramp. That's like decoratively surrounded by wolf gates. Oh, good forces right there to cut the army up.
Mm.
And now that the stalkers are out, they're going to be able to just use their laser beams to shred through those Marines.
You mean Colossus?
Same thing.
No, they're quite different.
No, they're the same thing. In my mind.
Alright, so he goes ahead, decides to pull back, park right over here by the bushes. I guess a couple of them had to use the bathroom.
Don't they have like a system in the suit?
I don't know. I've never had one.
Oh, that's good, because the Marines and Marauders are criminals that they encase in the suit to serve out a certain length term of punishment.
Saying I'm not a criminal?
No, you're not.
How do you know?
Because I know. You're not. Another Colossus is out on the ground, and this Protoss army is being pretty stupid, and they're split up.
Well, you know, they're like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, guys, it's really dangerous, and there's a killer on the loose. Let's
split up, gang.
Alright, so the Protoss Death Ball is sitting outside this chasm. The Marine Ball is sitting over there through the woods. And just an interesting little standoff. And the Zealot's like, "Hello, guys, I will go deliver the terms of combat," and I don't think they want to talk peace treaty.
But you know what? Who cares about peace treaties when you have lasers?
Alright, looks like the Colossus is going to do 8 ton of damage. We have force fields thrown down to help split up the army. A bit of a stutter step. Guardian Shield is thrown up for IronSparks to add a little additional security from the bullets going on. And these Marines are just getting shredded apart by Colossus. Because you know, when you're a Terran player, you know the most logical thing is to go Marine.
Yeah.
When all of the Protoss army has things designed to cut down a mass Marine.
Yeah. That sounds like a perfect strategy to me.
IronSparks, even though it is a small Protoss Death Ball, is going to march his way into US ODST's base.
We're talking about small. We have an Executor.
An Executor? Oh, that
or is that Executor or Executor?
Executor. Isn't that the title that the Protoss used in StarCraft 1?
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like IronSparks checking for an expansion over here, decides there is not one, and now he's going to move up the main base. Blink has started. Look, we finally have a different unit getting built on the field. It is a medvac.
But is it too late?
Yes it is. Even though combat shields is finished, there's no upgrades on the Terran Marines right now, so they're easily going to get shredded. Those poor Marines, good force fields to keep that ramp secure. Don't allow the Marines to bunch up, which I mean would hurt them anyway. And it looks like the command center is going to try and float away and just be a...
But you know what?
Rude little bugger.
I can't.
No, it is going to catch on fire, and GG on that command center.
I think it might be GG on this game.
The Marines have regrouped near the barracks to try and do a last stand. A couple SCVs kind of thrown to their death, probably to do some scouting damage or a misclick.
No, they just never stop mining.
It looks like we do have stim on the Marines. They're going to do a lot more damage more rapidly, but those Colossus are just Marine eaters, and there's a GG thrown out by US ODST, and IronSparks takes the win.
Indeed.
Good game, IronSparks.
Thank you. I try.
Alright, leave a comment down below how you think IronSparks and US ODST did.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe, please. Share.
Yeah.
And send us your own games as well. We'd absolutely love to cast them. Send your replays to SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. Good luck, have fun.
GG.